Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump is promising to give new guidelines for reopening the country. And his daughter and his son in law are on the committee for reopening the country. Ooh, what a joke. Anyway, this is NPR, April 16th, 2020. Worldwide, there are 2,063,161 confirmed cases of coronavirus. Death toll 136,938 worldwide. In the US, there are 638,111 confirmed cases and 30,844 confirmed deaths. Now, we know their numbers are always lowball numbers, so just take it with a grain of salt, ladies and gentlemen. Trump is promising to deliver on Thursday guidelines to reopening America. He said some states even would open before May 1st. That's 2 weeks away. Now, remember, this thing is still going strong in the country. It has not slowed down. This is not resolved. Without citing evidence, he claimed at the White House Coronavirus Task Force briefing Wednesday that the U.S. is past its peak on new coronavirus cases. That is false. That is false. That's likely premature. While the total number of cases may be slowing, it is not true for all parts of the country. And because there are so many cases in New York, the beginning of a decline there is skewing the curve. Now, once you reopen the country, y'all, even in places where it might have slowed down, they're going to see an uptick. And the reason why I'm saying this is because once you reopen the country, people are naturally going to start traveling around. And you're going to, again, have a situation where people are going from state to state, bringing that virus. So, in places where it may have slowed down, you're going to see that all change if the country reopens. Everybody's going to go back to vacations. They're going to go back to traveling for their jobs, the whole 9 yards. And because there are so many cases in New York, the beginning of a decline there is skewing the curve. Okay. What's more, the total number of cases continues to rise. The danger is if the country moves to shedding social distancing and stay at home orders too quickly, there likely would be another spike, which I'm telling you will happen. What's more, testing is not still widespread enough to have a whole picture of who has the virus and who doesn't. Wednesday briefing. Antibody tests. Trump said the tests may be available in the coming weeks. He noted one test is being developed by Abbott Labs. It's a great test, Trump said, adding that it could be available to screen up to 20 million people in a matter of weeks. Ventilators. General Motors will be rolling the first ventilators off the line from their plant in Indiana. Trump said, adding that it will ship 600 this month. Then the president did something odd. He played a video from GM showing the process of building the ventilators. It was essentially an ad created by and for GM. After the video, the president decided to jab at the press. I know you got a little bit nervous when you saw there was a clip about to be played, Trump said. That was a reference to a campaign video attacking the media that the president played during a briefing room Monday. All right, so I don't understand all that. What does that got to do with reopening the country? who's right. The point Trump keeps coming back to about the World Health Organization is coronavirus is they didn't want us to close our borders to China, to Wuhan. It's true that WHO discouraged border closures, but that's not the whole story. That is plenty of legitimate criticism of the WHO going around. But an NPR timeline of what Trump and WHO representatives were saying over the last few months find that in late January and early February, the WHO began ringing alarm bells about the coronavirus while Trump was downplaying it. And you know what? I have a feeling they're going to turn around this thing where he took funding from them. I think Trump may ultimately be overruled on that. But we'll just wait and see. Trump is upset because he wants more judges confirmed, even though the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has gotten through a record number of federal judges, and because he wants more of his nominees to head agencies confirmed, even though the Republican controlled Senate is responsible for confirming nominees. Trump threatened to adjourn Congress and make access and make recess appointments. So in other words, he's going to send Congress home and then appoint all of the people that he wants in these federal positions. If the House will not agree to that adjournment, I will exercise my constitutional authority to adjourn both chambers of Congress. And perhaps it's never been done before. Nobody is even sure if it has, but we're going to do it. So he can actually do it. Article 2 and Section 3 of the Constitution gives the president the ability to convene and adjourn Congress, but adjournment appears to be only in a case of disagreement between two chambers on when to do so. We are a developing nation, Trump said, of the United States. That's not true. It's not the first time Trump has said this in an attempt to say the US shouldn't have to pay aid to less wealthy countries, he said during a rally in 2018. They are considered nations. They aren't mature, so we pay them. You know, they call them developing nations. Well, we are a developing nation too. Wow. Okay. Be nice if the president know what the hell he's talking about. Countries, economies are organizing into three categories: developed, transitioning, and developing. The US is the wealthiest nation on earth and is firmly in a developed category. I agree with that. The US Agency for International Development, or USAID, lists developing countries. The US is not on it. He thinks the US is a developing. Woo, this man is, and this is your president, because I sure didn't vote for him. I'm sure people will be very happy to get a big, fat, beautiful check, and my name is on it, Trump said, after claiming he has no idea why his name is on the stimulus check that are going out. No, I remember the press conference when you were requesting that, Trump. Get out of here. You don't know why. Get out of here with that crap. All right, so what to watch out for today. Trump unveils his guidelines to reopen the country at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Trump speaks to governors about coronavirus at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Uh, that's just Joe Biden. I don't care nothing about that. So those are some of the things that will be happening today. Again, I think it's way too premature to be talking about reopening when this thing has not stopped spreading in the US. It's one thing if the numbers took a sharp decline and you want to open everything back up. It's another when it's still going strong and you're talking about reopening the country. But y'all, please tell me what you think. I guess he's determined to do this. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.